So I got my DJI Phantom 3 standard in 2017, and ever since I've really enjoyed using it. And yeah, in this video I'm going to be going over whether I think it's worth it in 2020. And also, if you haven't already and you're new around here, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any more videos that we are doing. So in this video I'm going to be going over 5 different ideas or recommendations of what I think it's worth it. They're going to be: what are the specs, who is it for, have I enjoyed it, is it worth the price, and overall, is it worth it? So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so the specs of the drone, it's mostly made out of plastic and measures around 23 inches from wingtip to the other, while weighing about 2.7 pounds, which means it does need registering with the FAA, unlike the DJI Mavic Mini. And yeah, I think that's the only drone that doesn't need registering, that's DJI. And it records 2.7K and is a 3-axis gimbal, but it still uses the DJI Go, which not many drones use now anymore, apart from the DJI Inspire 1, I'm pretty sure, and the 2. Lots of them. It weighs about 1.2 kilograms, which means it will need registering, as I mentioned earlier, which is like the DJI Spark, which Harry mentioned in his video. And if you haven't already and you want to check that video out, make sure to check that out. I'll put the link to it on the card top right hand corner of the screen now, so make sure to go check that out. Also, it reached up to speeds of 16 meters per second in ATI mode, which is much faster than the DJI Spark, which can only do 13.86 meters per second. Also, the max flight time is advertised as 25 minutes, but I've personally got up to about 21 minutes. And finally, the max distance is around 6,000 feet, and I haven't really gotten it. I've only got about 4,500, but I'm going to try it with range extenders soon. Okay, so that's all the specs. Let's move on. So who is it for? I believe that the drone was made for new pilots and people that want to get good shots and want to be flying a good quality drone, but for a decent price, which is £450 in the UK. And I will put up on the screen now where that's in dollars, if you want to do that. Unfortunately, it isn't 4K, which means it's not amazing for people that want to be doing really good shots. But 2.7K isn't bad, and you can up-res it, which we've done a video on as well. So I'll put that in the card top right hand corner of the screen now. Also, I believe that this drone is aimed at people that aren't really that bothered about taking a huge drone around, because I've currently, wherever I go, I've always got people saying, what am I doing with it? I actually think I'm going out into the wilderness, which I don't actually like. But yeah, that it does get really annoying. So if you don't really want that, I wouldn't say get a Phantom. But if you do not mind about that, then obviously go ahead. Okay, so have I enjoyed it? Yeah, this is quite a big question, and I find it quite hard to answer. We've actually been commented on this quite a few times. But yeah, I have enjoyed it, but I've had a gimbal error, which I find is quite common on them. But I've also done a video on that as well, so I'll do a card in the top right hand corner of the screen now of how to fix the gimbal. But yeah, overall, I would say I've got some good shots of it, but it's broken, and I would say it does break very easily, and no one else repairs it anymore. So I mean, it could be better, I guess, but is it worth the price? That's the next question. I believe it's definitely worth the price, $450, but it's equal to $560 if you're American. I believe that it is worth it because the 3-axis gimbal, unlike lots of other drones such as the DJI Spark, can record in 2.7K, which is very good quality, but only has a 2-axis gimbal, which I know that Harry didn't like as well. I'm not sure if the price will drop on this drone. Not other DJI drones have, but this one might. I'm not sure because it's a standard version. However, the best advice I would give you is to not buy brand new, as I feel like if you're going to buy brand new, you're just paying to have the box and unbox it yourself. So there's lots of other good deals on eBay and Gumtree, places like that. So make sure to check them out if you're interested in buying one and things like that. I've also had many errors with it. With a drone, which makes me feel like it's not worth the price it gives, because DJI advertise it as a really good drone, but I've always had problems with it. So I would personally price it about $350, not $450. So yeah. Okay, overall, the big question, is it worth it? In my honest opinion, I'm actually going to say no, it isn't worth it. I say this because I have many errors with mine, and I think that you will be a lot better off buying a Phantom 3 Advanced or Professional, or the Phantom 4 even. I believe this because almost all of the big drone repair companies charge extra, as it's a cheaper and older drone, which they would do with the Phantom 3 drones that I have mentioned. However, you may be better off buying a smaller drone like the Mavics or Spark, as they're much easier to transport about and people won't think you're going out to the wilderness. Also, you could just put it in your bag, which is very easy, and yeah, people won't think twice about it. So yeah, that's the end of the video. So yeah, I would personally not recommend the Phantom 3 Standard. I would get the Phantom 3 Pro, Advanced, or the Phantom 4. The Pro or the Advanced or the version 2. Yeah, but that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that I've helped with your decision of whether you want to buy it or not. If you have decided that this video has helped, please let us know and like and subscribe. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope I've helped, and yeah, see you later.
It's like